Hello dear students, I am Dr. Sanjay Pagar, Associate Professor, Department of Geography. Dear student, I welcome all of you in this online lecture series on behalf of Maratha Vidya Prasarak Samajas, Khyati Arts, BH Commerce and AM Science, popularly known as KTHM College Nasik. Dear student, this is our MA MSc Geography Part First Class, Semester 2nd, and the code of our subject is GG DT 130. And the title of our subject is Geography of Tourism. Dear student, today we are going to start our first chapter, that's Introduction to Geography of Tourism. And in this chapter, we have a very important subtopic. That's the first subtopic, that is the definition of tourism and definition of tourists. Dear student, you know that Geography of tourism is very important sub-branch of economic geography, and which is an important sub-branch of human geography that deal with the study of travel and its impact on places. Dear student, the geography of tourism is the study of travel and tourism as an industry and a social and the culture activity. You know that this is a tertiary activity, and for your kind information, this tertiary activity during last few years, it is growing very fastly in the world. And in this sub-branch of the economic geography, we are studying tourism as an important tertiary activity, and whatever the information or whatever the factor they are related to the tourism, they are we study detail in this sub-branch of economic geography. This is a sub-discipline of human geography has grown sustainably since 1970. Actually, before that also, the study of tourism was carried out in the various sub-branches of the geography. Especially, I'm talking about the economic geography. That was the one important part and a topic of in this subject. But when the this activity is flourished in all part of the world, that time there is a need to do a special, the detailed study of tourism activity, and therefore there was this branch came to exist in late 1970. Actually, before that also in European countries, especially I'm talking about the Great Britain, France, Italy, and even the America, Australia. These are the country where directly or indirectly the various research and the study was also carried out on the tourism, but that was not a part of the education, but it was for the various purpose. It may be for the trade purpose or maybe to the travel purpose. But up in the late 1970, that this branch was developed as a sub branch of economic geography, and then the detailed study about the tourism was started to carried out in the subject of geography. Especially, I'm talking about there are numbers of geographical factor, the physical factor. They are directly or indirectly impact on this tourism activity. Therefore, the study about the detail about the correlation between the physical factors and the tourism, or maybe the physical and the cultural environment and the development of tourism was carried out in detail in the study about this. They carried out detail in this subject. Dear student, the tourism geography cover a wide range of interests, including the environment impact of tourism. Especially, I'm talking about the geography of tourism give a general and the basic information about tourism and its related various factors. It may be the important basis of the tourism. It may be the accommodation is very important, then trade and then transportation is also very important, infrastructure is also important. There are the planning of about the tourism activity. It may be carried out by the government or maybe some private NGO. These all things are covered. Numbers of various the tourist places are flourished or developed in various part of the world. The study as case study of this tourist places is also carried out in this subject. This is a very comprehensive subject, interdisciplinary subject. The nature of this subject is very dynamic because time to time the new places or the new type of the tourism is added in this subject. So study all about this the tourism activities carried out in this subject. Therefore, this is a very important subject, and especially I'm talking about the during last few years, it was developed as a important branch of the economic geography. So, dear student, So you know that the tourism is a widely recognized as the world's largest and the fast-growing industry activity, or you can say the economic activity, and directly and indirectly, the other subfield are also the related or the depend on the tourism activity. It may be hotel industry, it may be the transport industry, communication industry, or the hospitality, or all this type of the industries are directly or indirectly related with the tourism. Therefore, this subject is a very important subject, important branch of the economic geography. So let us start about the discuss the two very important concept, or you can say the definition, that is tourism and tourist. You know, these are the basic of our subject. If you understand the meaning of tourism and tourist, definitely in future we are going to discuss a various topic related to our subject. For that purpose, this basic information is very important. Therefore, to understand the concept and the meaning and the definition of the tourism and tourist is very important. So let us discuss about the first definition, or the first term, that the tourism. You know that, student, during the 17th century, this term first time was introduced in the geography, or you can say that in the words, and this word was firstly used for the traveling from place to place or for a journey. Especially I'm talking about a journey. There is a numbers of definition and the interpretation about the tourism is available, and it is very difficult to give the detailed meaning or the perfect meaning or the accurate meaning of the tourism. But when we see the meaning that are given in the various languages, it may be the Latin, it may be the Sanskrit, it may be the English, but at last the meaning of the similar, that is nothing but tourism is the journey for pleasure. So that is the main meaning. So let us discuss about the very important meaning that are given in the Sanskrit language. The meaning, there are three words. The first word is the paryatan. What is paryatan? Paryatan is nothing but leaving one's residence for the seeking of knowledge, to acquire the knowledge about the various subject. When we leave our home and travel or the go for the away from home, for that purpose, this word was using in the Sanskrit, that is a paryatan. Another very important word that is also from the Sanskrit language, that is deshatan, is another word which means traveling for the economic benefits. You know that to get them, to fulfill our various needs, to get the money is very important, and for that purpose we have to carry out the various economic activity. But when we are talking about deshatan, this word was specially used for the that person or that activity when somebody is traveling for the economic benefits from its residence place toward the another place. So this was about the deshatan. And another very important word that's related to this tourism, that's the tirthatan. Tirthatan means what? Traveling from religious purpose. In country like India, this was the way. Even today is also this type of the activity is carried out on a large scale in our India. It may be the, you can say in the Marathi, that is the Tirtha Yatra, or maybe the Charidham Yatra, something. So the same meaning is here, that the Tirthatan, it means we travel for the religious purpose. Therefore, especially I'm talking about the Kashi, then Pandharpur, then Shirdi, then Nasik, the Rameshwaram. These are the places where the thousands of the people is visited every day in the India. Even in all part of the world, we have the numbers of this. Each and every religions have its own the holy places. Even in the Christian, or maybe some Buddha, or maybe some Muslim, each and every religion have its own religion places, and that for that places they visited particularly there is some special season or maybe some duration in that specific day they visited. They usually visit to these places. Therefore, this about the Tirthatan. But dear student, when we are talking the real meaning of the tourism, then it is a very simple meaning, that tourism means what? Journey for fun or the pleasure is known as a tourism. Another important definition about the tourism is it is a temporary movement of the people to destination outside their normal places of the work and residence. It means what? Suppose we are living in the Nasik, but we have the holiday and we want to spend a holiday that purpose. For that purpose, if we leave our home for 1 day or 2 day, maybe more than that, and we we go for visit to any natural places or maybe any holy places or maybe in the cultural places, that time this type of the activity is known as the tourism. Means it's simple meaning that it's a temporary movement of the people to the destination outside their normal places of the work and rested. This is another definition about the tourism. Let us talk about the another important definition. The activity or the practice of touring, especially for the pleasure, is known as a tourism. Means what is the purpose when we are talking about the tourism and especially on the journey for tourism? That time, so what is the main purpose? The main purpose is only to pleasure, to get the pleasure, and for that purpose when we travel from our place to the nearby places or maybe away from our places, that time such type the journey is known as a tourism as per this definition. Let us talk about a detailed definition about the tourism. The activity of the people traveling to and staying in the places outside their usual environment for leisure, business, or the other purpose for not more than one consecutive year is known as a tourism. In this definition, the period is mentioned. That is not more than 1 year. If it is more than that, then we are not going to consider as a tourism. But if it is less than, it may be 1 day or maybe 2 days, 1 week or 1 month or 6 months, whatever it is. But it should not be the more than 1 year. And when we do such type the traveling, that time when the people are traveling or staying in outside of their usual places or usual environment, that time it may be the purpose, maybe the business or maybe the other. But see, they are not going to stay there at that places permanently. There it is a temporary activity. Therefore, as per this definition, where we say that the what is tourism? Tourism is nothing but the activity of the people traveling to and staying in the places outside their usual environment for the leisure, business, or the other purpose for not more than one consecutive year is known as a tourism. Dear student, another very important definition that is given by the UN WTO, that this definition is also very important. If you read the various references about the tourism geography, that definitely you will see this definition. What is this definition? The tourism compromise the activity of the person traveling to and attend in the places outside their usual environment not more than one consecutive year for the leisure, business, and other purpose. Which this definition we are already discussed here, but this definition, why it is important? Because it's the authentic definition that given by the UN WTO. So that was about the tourism activity. In short, what is a tourism? Tourism is nothing but journey for the fun, journey for the pleasure. When the people are doing such of the journey only for the pleasure purpose, then this traveling or this journey is known as a tourism. Let us talk about the another very important concept, that the tourist. Tourist is the part and parcel of tourism. Without tourist, there is no tourism. So therefore, this is the another important concept that we are going to discuss here in this lecture, that a tourist. In simple word, a person who is traveling or visiting a place for the pleasure is known as a tourist. See, in this definition, what is important? The pleasure means that person or that people are doing a journey only for the pleasure purpose, only for the joy and enjoyment purpose, then that person is known as a tourist. See, another important definition, maybe the words are different, but the meaning is same. See, another important definition of tourist: a tourist is a person who is visiting a place for the pleasure and interest, especially when they are on holiday. Yes, it is true, because when we have the holiday, that time we would like to spend our holiday with our nearby places. Especially I'm talking about the natural places where we have the very good, very nice beauty of the nature. So therefore, and when we visit such type of place, that we fresh ourselves mentally, we are become a very fresh, and even we are during our working hours, we become a very tired, and that time we require some freshness, some when we have a holiday, that time we usually try to visit nearby places. We can visit and come within the 1 day or maybe the but where we have the holiday of the 1 week or maybe more than more or so less than that. So the tourist is a person who is visiting a place for pleasure and interest, especially when they are in holiday in this as per this definition. Let us talk about the another definition, the link of nation, that is given in the 1937. This is also very important definition. Any person traveling for the period of 24 hours or more in a country other than that where he or she usually resides in the known as a tourist, means that is nothing as per this definition. When we are doing a journey again for the, if it is more than 24 hours from our usual places, then is known as the tourist. So this was about the definition is was given by the League of the Nation in 1937. Another very important definition that is given by the World Tourism Organization. This is also very important definition of tourists. Traveling to and staying in a places outside their usual environment for not more than one consecutive years for the leisure, business, and the other purpose is known as a tourist. In this definition, what is important? They mention the period. It should not be the more than 1 year. That is very important. And another, what is the purpose? It may be the business purpose, maybe he would like to spend the free time, or maybe the other purpose. But what is important in this definition? That person travel and stay as a place outside of their usual environment, their residence or their house. So that are expected in this definition. Dear student, another important definition that is given by the United Nations in 1945. Tourist. Who is tourist? A person who stay in a foreign country for more than 24 hours and less than 6 months for any non-immigrant purpose is known as a tourist. So in this definition, what is important? They mention the minimum and the maximum period. What is the minimum period? It should be more than 24 hours. And what is the maximum? It should be the less than 6 months. When such person is travel in other country or stay in the foreign country, means the outside of their country, then it is known as a tourist. Especially that any non-migrant purpose. Non-migrant purpose means he is not migrant. Means what? In migrant process, what is important? That person is go outside that their area, and he go there and stay there and permanently he work. Maybe there is as part of the business or maybe the part of the service. He stay there permanently. But what is the expectation to definition? Non-migrant purpose. He should not be the migrant permanently. It should be the process should be the non-migrant purpose. So then this person is known as the tourist. Dear student, another important definition that is given by the Swiss professor, that is the Hujiker and the Kraft. This definition is also important, that was given in the 1942. Tourism is a totality of the relationship between and phenomena arising from the travel and stay of the stranger. In this definition also, what is important? The tourism. They are talking of the tourism. Tourism is a totality of the relationship between and phenomena arising from the travel and stay of the stranger. That was about the tourism activity. Dear student, these are some references. You can also refer to update your notes. So this was about today's lecture. In next lecture, we are going to discuss another 2 important concepts and the importance of the tourism that we are going to discuss in the next lecture. Okay, thank you.